Today is Thursday, and I have heard on 5 separate occasions so far this week about the need for soft skills and leadership training in the professional workplace. A friend, she sent me an article about how Harvard Business School is incorporating soft skills into their curriculum. And you know what? The students are eating it up. Those classes are full. There's a waiting list. They are so hungry for that information. The future leaders of our businesses and our organizations, they are hungry for those soft skills. And then on the same day, I kid you not, I received a message on LinkedIn from someone at Boston University, and they invited me to be a guest lecturer for their certificate, their facilities management certificate students, to teach on the topic of soft skills. We're going to talk about branding and management styles and leadership skills. We're going to talk about that to his students at Boston University because he thinks it's so important as part of his leadership curriculum to include that. And you know what, the students, they're excited about it. I heard from a director at a healthcare system. He's got 9 different hospitals, and he's going to bring all of his managers and supervisors in for a workshop so we can talk about situational leadership. We're going to talk about different management styles, and even his seasoned managers who have been with him for decades. We're going to work with him to give them new language about how to overcome barriers and work with some of his newer employees. Because you know what? Conflict happens, tension happens. And even if you've been around for decades, all these different personalities, but we're people, right? It's so hard to predict relationships with people and how, if that's going to be successful. So even if you've been doing this for a long time, you're probably going to encounter someone that you just don't get along with, and yet you still have to manage and lead them in that professional environment. And so we're going to spend a workshop just focusing on that and giving them those tools and different languages and scripts that they can use. I heard from 2 different healthcare systems about their desire to include management, leadership, and soft skills into their technical training programs for their skilled laborers, supervisors, and managers. These are skilled tradespeople, electricians, plumbers, HVAC technicians, and we are going to carve out time to train them on soft skills. I heard from a director who's retiring in 2 years, and he's mentoring his supervisor to replace him, to be his successor. And you know what he's focusing on? He's not focusing on the trades skills. He's focusing on how to run a meeting, communication skills, how to work with other departments, customer satisfaction, presentation skills. These are the soft skills that he's focusing on when mentoring his successor. And you know what? We, especially in facilities and skilled trades, we spend so much time talking about troubleshooting and operations and maintenance, which are so important. And we don't spend very much time talking about the need for soft skills. And yet the need is there. The want is there. People might not be admitting to it that they want that, but they do. Because as you move up from a skilled position to a management position, has anyone taught you how to run a meeting, how to have crucial conversations, how to give and receive feedback? And if not, can you imagine how debilitating that might be for someone who is technically minded, who's been working with their hands? That's terrifying. That'd be terrifying. Just like you asking me to rebuild a motor, I'd be like, nope. We talk all the time about staff training and it being technical training, and maybe we'll talk about budgets and project management, and all of that's good, but we spend so little time focused on soft skills. And yet when it comes to engagement and retention and organizational health, those soft skills are going to make or break you. So if that's what you're focused on right now, or how are we going to keep our people, how are we going to bring in more people, how are we going to improve our culture and bring up morale, maybe focus on the soft skills. Start there. Why not? Let me know what you think. Thanks, y'all.